We just got hit with some major news about Alliance Quest. All the links in the map, they're going away. Almost all of them are going away. There's still going to exist some links to the mini bosses and the final boss, but all the links that look like this little bottom section down here, no, all that is going away. And I'm gonna keep this video short because if you're in an active Alliance right now, somebody probably shared this in your group chat. You guys are probably already jumping for joy. You know what the deal is already. But for the people who stepped away from Alliance play, or maybe stepped away from the game entirely, this is kind of like a historic moment in MCOC that I want to document and maybe just keep people up to date with. So there's this post, and we're not going to read through it all. I'm going to post a link to it in the description, but it details the changes that are coming to all the different maps, and it'll show a picture of that map with the and how the links are going to look. So I'm going to scroll down to the map that I do, which is map 7, but you can just click on the link and find the changes to whatever map you run if you want to see that. So map 7 here, it's going from 62 total linked nodes down to 28. And like I said too, it's not really necessarily about the quantity of links. It's more of like what they made people do. So like, let me show you this section up here, for example. This is my path. I take this Ghost Rider on all the way around the outside here, and what you have to do in this little section is like, okay, pick up your phone, play the game, knock out a link, but then immediately wait for somebody else to take out like the next link, and then as soon as they're done, okay, you can take out the next fight, but then again you're waiting for the next link to be dropped. And it's just this constant battle of picking up your phone, putting down your phone. Your attention is being pulled from different things until that section is done. And sometimes you can't just sit there and wait for someone else to clear you. It's just very frustrating. So I'm so happy that the type of links that they are removing are the annoying ones. I don't really mind that the bosses will have links to them still, and that everyone still has to do their part in order to make sure that you are able to make it through the map and everything. But this should just allow people to have a lot more freedom in how they approach clearing the map itself. And I think originally links did good for this game because I still would have joined an alliance, but I might not have downloaded a third-party app to talk to my alliance if we didn't have to communicate back and forth that, hey, we just took down this link, now it's your turn to play, and things like that, right? But these days, there's plenty of better ways to get people communicating rather than just talking about links. So this is good enough. Like we could still talk about other things in game, or just mention that, hey man, the final link is down, the boss is open. We don't necessarily need to ping each other each time a link drops. So yeah, this is a great change. There's some other changes that are happening to the map. Again, I'm not going to go through them all, but some of the bosses or mini bosses, I should say, are changing. Apocalypse is still going to be the final boss for now. But check your whatever map you do, click on the link and find what the bosses will be changing to. Also, a couple of nodes, some problematic nodes are being swapped around. Again, not going to go through all that stuff. And then lastly, we have an update to the Glory Store. And this is a great change, but I'd say it's less impactful than the linked node change, because there's always going to be little updates to the Glory Store. But the linked node thing, man, that is huge. But yeah, we have some great changes here for Thronebreaker level players. The tier 2 alpha purchase quantity is going up from 30% of a tier 2 alpha to 50% of a tier 2 alpha for the same cost. So just a whole lot more tier 2 alpha. It's great news for myself and anyone else who has been hurting for tier 2 alpha. We could actually rank up 5-star champions a bit more freely rather than only being able to super selectively rank them up if we want to save resources for 6-star champions as well. The tier 5 class Catalyst, the cost of it is getting cut nearly in half. You get a 5% fragment crystal right now for 2,700 Calori, and that's being changed to 1,500, which feels appropriate. 2,700 felt way overpriced. And I mean, it's kind of to be expected because tier 5 class Catalyst, it's still the biggest and baddest Catalyst in the game currently, the most rare, the newest, right? So of course it's going to be kind of overpriced at first, and now it's being brought down into more reasonable levels, and in time, yeah, we're going to get much higher quantities of that for the Glory, I'm sure. But for now, it seems like a good change. For Uncollected and Cavalier, seeing similar changes to what you're going to get when you pick up Tier 2 Alpha and also Tier 5 Basic. You're just going to be able to get a little bit more for the same price. And then for anyone who's not uncollected yet, this seems like a really massive change, actually. The Greater Glory Crystal, which gives 20% of a Tier 4 class Catalyst, that's being removed from the store, and it's being replaced with a full Tier 4 class Catalyst Crystal. So yeah, that's going to be a huge help in order to rank up your champions and take down the Collector to get Uncollected. Also, the Tier 2 Alpha, you're going to be able to get a little bit more for the same cost as well. So that's all the changes happening. Again, the big thing is just that the links, they're being removed outside of the ones that directly connect to a mini boss or final boss, and some of the positions of them might have changed too, but that's the gist of it. Make sure to check the link in the description to this post if you want to look at the changes that are happening to whatever map you guys run. But that'll do it for this video, man. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.